Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, DC, the hype gives way to the action here as we get round one underway. Both of these guys are exceedingly well-rounded. I know we have a hard time trotting out that term in modern-day mixed martial arts, but these guys really can do it all.
They can do it all. So in these types of fights, you get a bit of a feeling out process, trying to figure out the path, trying to decide what approach is going to benefit you as you try to get your hand raised at the end of the night. I'm interested to see which guy makes the first mistake or leaves the first opening that the opponent will take advantage of.
Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Massive knee lands from the side.
Straight right is there. That leg kick lands. Back and forth we go. Vision could become an issue, and that left eye starting to close. Could be the beginning of the end here. All these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Back to his feet.
That eye starting to close.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. All right, pausing the action here, and if the referee calls for the doctor, this could very well be the end of the fight, given all that swelling around the eye.
It could be, and rightfully so. His eye is swollen shut. He cannot see his opponent. He's flailing at him. Can't find his target anymore.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so what has become seemingly an annual stop for the MMA leader, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We are back inside Giunessi Arena. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, at this point, that is as bad a cut as I have seen in some time. I think you got to call in the ringside position.
It's hard to watch, John. Like, that's why I turn my face when I see stuff like this. It's disgusting. It's like Overeem's lip.
Oh! Back to the feet now.
An uppercut landed.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
You heard him again.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
This is a crazy high pace.
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, high, grab a wrestler. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea.
DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries.
Oh, big left. Beautiful diving strike lands. Oh, big shots here. the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Burchill!
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, DC, the hype gives way to the action here as we get round 1 underway. Both of these guys are exceedingly well-rounded. I know we have a hard time trying out that term in modern-day mixed martial arts, but these guys really can do it all.
They can do it all. So in these types of fights, you get a bit of a feeling out process, trying to figure out the path, trying to decide what approach is going to benefit you as you try to get your hand raised at the end of the night. I'm interested to see which guy makes the first mistake or leaves the first opening that the opponent will take advantage of. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Beautiful transition.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
This has got to be the end. Oh, right into mouth.
Trying to leverage those hips to escape, and he does.
Wow, that was beautiful. All he did, brought his hands to the hip, but got him up off of him to release some of that guillotine pressure, and it pulled him back in to control his posture.
Right into side control. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Inside, in position for a submission attempt here.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
There's the tap!
Oh, my goodness.
Your winner by submission!
Holy.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 45 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Burchill!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight and not...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen in Bullock, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other. Now he's going full mount.
Making all these shots count. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Nice elbow there. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
beautiful body kick land right under the elbow. Oh, nice kick. That lead right hand is nasty.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice hook.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Oh, and he found the target again.
The reach advantage has proven so beneficial. Another punch lands. Lands a nasty body kick. What a beautiful jab landing there.
Well, as usual, this outstanding striker has come out aggressively tonight, almost as if he's double parked outside.
Dude's trying to get the job done and get it done quickly. But he doesn't waste any actions. Everything is so tight and crisp. That's why he lands, and he can be so aggressive.
All right, so that calf starting to show some signs of damage a little bit.
Taking too many leg kicks. Gotta check him.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Useful. Lead right hand, that'll work. Oh, that left hand is on point. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose.
Oh, nice.
Less than a minute to go now in our opening round. Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Takedown defense holds up. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Oh, you can hear the crowd as yet another calf kick lands. Pretty swollen now.
Well, he's at a point now where even if he checks it, it still is very damaging. He waited too long to address that attack.
Round 2 is next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you, that is so...
DC, I'm not sure how he'd stay out.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Ooh! Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the butt that would end the night.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Oh, looked like he got tagged a couple times there on top.
Another one! He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Big right hand there. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying. Stun, jump driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. 90 seconds to go in round 2. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks submission or big ground and pound.
Might get the TKO here. Back to his feet.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto. We, the North, you're all about these Raptors now, I know.
I mean, yes, when they won the championship, I love the Raptors. But let's move forward. Let's get to some good fights in Canada and stop winning basketball games. It's not supposed to be this way.
Lands a shot to the leg. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Nicely done with the kick there. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off. You buy the ticket to see fights like this. What a fight.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there.
Nice body kick right under the elbow. He threw that one with all of his power.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Straight right is there. Well, this striker knows one direction, that is forward. He knows one style, that is aggressive, and that's exactly what we've seen tonight.
He has every intent of overwhelming every guy he steps into the octagon with, and he's doing that up to this point of the first round.
Cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him. Heavy kick downstairs. Looks like that one landed. Beautiful body kick.
All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so... He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Single leg takedown is good. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. All right, so yet another flush calf kick. A lot of fighters would probably be looking for a way out at this point in time. It seems like he can barely stand.
He can barely stand up. His
opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. He's hurt. He's wobbling.
Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on the nose is just nasty, and it is pouring blood now. How good is this? Both men going for the finish. Back to his feet.
It's been a crazy fight.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent. Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh!
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit. That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, that is as bad a cut as we have seen in some time. You see the referee monitoring finish closely. We might get a stop.
And John, many times we are on the officials to stop the fight. This is one of those times where it needs to happen right now.
All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Ready.
Third round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped the...
His head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know, they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Nice kick to the midsection. Oh, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, D. Lands a good combination. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Now he's back up. Oh, that was good.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Inside the closed.
He's gonna attack armbar here.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. All right, getting late in the fight right now, DC. Dream fight for the fans, maybe not so We might get a stoppage here. Dean steps in!
Holy smokes!
Have a night, young man! So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 44 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Burchill!
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down in the